Hey, what's up, folks? This is Jonathan Coates, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to use a website called Answer the Public to potentially get page one rankings and get laser targeted, hyper focused traffic to your business. Now, I stumbled across this website about a couple of years ago when I was looking up different various types of keyword research tools, and it got back on my mind last year when MP Digital, basically Uber Suggest parent company, basically acquired Answer the Public. And now they kind of got like some integration going on that I found to be particularly unique because I'll show you here. What you can do is you can put any type of research in, and I use this for myself personally to find out if a new niche has like enough problems that's worth creating an ecosystem of content around, like, how to do this, is it safe to do this, what type of stuff is this, like anything related to your keyword, key phrase. All right, so if I was just type in a keyword example such as phishing events, what will happen is Answer the Public will give me two different types of ways of looking at the results that comes up. So you have the visualization and you have the data. So if you scroll down on the visualization, you'll see almost like a mind map, if you will, in a circle or diagram. And then you have different variations of the type of keywords that you're looking for. So you see the different types of questions. So in this case, we have when can phishing start again? Is phishing event permanent? Jensen, is it good fishing this weekend? When will fishing event end? When will the fishing event end, Jensen? You get all types of different variations of questions for your keyword. And remember, all we put in was fishing events. So if you scroll down, you have prepositions here. Now, what I like to do is I like to click on data, and it's a lot easier for me personally. I'm not looking at a mind map, but it's the same thing. So you have the different type of variations like are, can, how, what, when, where. So what fishing tournament is this weekend? What fishing shows are on Netflix? What fishing shows are on TV? What fishing shows are on Hulu? And then you got the same thing with when, where. So this is actually a great website to come to if you want more keywords and more different variations for if you're publishing high quality content in a brand new market. A common SEO tip is to start out small, create content based around some smaller subjects in that niche rather than the big popular subject. What you can do here is you can come here to get these different keyword variations. And what I recommend doing, there's actually an extension that you can install called Keywords Everywhere. I believe if you upgrade, they have, I'm not sure if it's included in the free version. It's been quite a while since I've had their premium version, but you'll see the different volume on the different searches, like how much volume each one of these different keyword variations and key phrases are getting. So they'll break down like different long tail key phrases for you. And then with Keywords Everywhere, the Chrome extension, right next to each keyword that comes up, you'll see some data in regards to how much volume that particular keyword. And it also works on Google as well. But even without that Chrome extension, this is an extremely useful website. As you can see, it's extremely detailed and meticulous because it goes into all the different type of variations. Now, mind you, we put in fishing event. It put it in right here is showing fishing tournaments, Buffalo, New York. So this is very specific, like laser targeted, hyper focused for people in Buffalo, New York, or that's going to Buffalo, New York. And this is talking about fishing tournaments. So a great strategy that you can use to get page one rankings, and I'll show you this real quick, is basically you can take one of these variations of the hundreds of thousands of different variations you get here, and it really goes into great detail. Like for an example, it goes through the entire alphabet, so it'll take your term and it'll even break it down. So remember, our term was fishing event, so it said fishing event Animal Crossing, fishing shows Australia, whatever that word is, fishing tournament app, fishing tournaments Alabama, where I was from, and etc. It goes on and on and on. B, C, D, E, F, G, fishing expo Boxborough, fishing event city. And so you can take these for more laser targeted, hyper focused traffic. And then if you even go down further, it even gives you like the related events, like related terms for your key term in there. And right in this case, I only have 8. So fishing events 2022, fishing events United Kingdom. So if you were to scroll up, and in this case, I kind of just want to get one that's a little more hyper focused. So if I were to type in this weekend, I saw one earlier. So I'll go ahead and take this one, fishing tournaments in Florida this weekend. I'll just take out the Florida, and then we can go to Google and then enclose it into quotation marks. That way we can actually get the exact number of websites that has that key phrase in the title, because the smartest thing that you can do is when it comes to your SEO on-page optimization is you can put the key phrase that you're trying to rank for. You want to put that in your title because that's what the crawlers of the search engines checks for first, is the key phrase in the title. So I'll go ahead and look up how many other websites has this exact key phrase in the title. Now, in this case, you'll have to create some type of page that says fishing tournaments this weekend, and then it updates every single week to just make sure it's updated and current for the coming up weekend. So for an example, that page will have articles that talks about like the different fishing events, almost like a calendar type setup, and it just updates every single week. And you can actually rank first for this, even if you have minimal authority or like domain authority, you can still rank first for this key phrase. As you can see, there's no results found for fishing tournaments in this weekend. But if you were to take the quotation marks out, I'm going to show you this exact same key phrase. You'll see that Google shows you all the different types of websites that talks about something that's closely related to what you're saying. So in this case, bass fishing tournament search, this is the title of their article or page that they're ranking for. When it comes to this, it's not the exact title. So if we were to create an article with this exact title, even if we had minimal authority, because there's such low competition, you still have a high likelihood of getting on page one. So with that said, as you can see, this is a very good tool to use to get really into the nitty gritty of when it comes to keywords and key phrases when it comes to your search engine optimization efforts. But if you're looking into getting into a new market or a new niche, you want to look at how many problems are that you can solve in that niche, so you can create content around all of those different problems. So before I wrap this video up, I just want to talk about some alternatives when it comes to Answer the Public, because you can only get a couple of searches a day before they say, hey, you or someone in your building has used enough searches. So there's like almost 10 different alternatives that I know just off the top of my head. I'll just name a few, as far as like SEMrush. You got Moz Pro if you upgrade to the premium for Moz. You got SE Ranker, you got Conductor. And I found this one a couple years ago, but there's a lot of different type of various tools that you can use, and I'll have those in the descriptions, and you can just check them out. Each website individually doesn't do exactly what Answer the Public does, but you can kind of complement them all together and just kind of use one website for one reason, one website for another reason. I really like SEMrush when it comes to the graph that they have, when it breaks down like over a period of time how much traffic that particular website is getting per month, and it'll let you know exactly what the links are that are there, like the backlinks, because a lot of times people like to inflate domain authority by using a bunch of Google redirects. So like SEMrush is really cool, and I used to like SimilarWeb in conjunction with Amazon's old website. Another one is Conductor. I just type in keyword after that just so they know what I'm talking about. Conductor. You can just check out all of these, and I'll have all of these in the description. But yeah, you can try those out, and you can also try out Answer the Public when it comes to anything you're doing as far as like your search engine optimization efforts. And obviously, we're trying to get more hyper-focused, laser-targeted traffic who are already interested in what we have to offer, so that they can be more likely and most likely to get on our sales funnel and buy our products, right? So yeah, that'll pretty much be it for this video. I just wanted to show you this really cool website that can help with basically what we've been talking about in the last couple of videos, getting page one rankings and increasing our traffic and generating more sales. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like content like this, then I highly recommend that you check out my website in the description, jonathancoates.net. You'll see it. I talk about everything when it comes to generating traffic and increasing sales for your business. And with that said, I will see you in the next video. See you.